This Just Like You information video has been produced with the collaboration of your veterinarian. Cow-calf producers have one major profit center: weaned calves. To produce a weaned calf means that cow and heifers need to be bred, get and remain pregnant, then fed through a Canadian winter before delivering a viable calf and returning to pasture to be rebred while growing this year's calf. A rancher looking at this video of this heavily pregnant cow realizes the majority of costs of cow-calf production have been spent getting their cows to calving. To make any profit on this cow requires a live birth. Ranchers spend hours checking cows, trying to identify cows that require birthing assistance. Pulling calves can be hard work. However, it is a lot more rewarding to deliver a live calf than waiting too long to deliver a stillborn. Labor can be divided into 3 stages. In stage 1, the cervix dilates. Cow signs are variable, but include restlessness, separation from the herd, and pacing with an elevated tailhead. Typically, stage 1 lasts 12 to 24 hours. Heavily pregnant cows showing these symptoms of discomfort for longer than 24 hours need to be examined. Stage 2, labor involves the actual delivery of the calf. For descriptive purposes, stage 2 starts as the water bag protrudes through the vulva and ends with the delivery of the calf. On average, a mature cow delivers its calf within 1 hour of the appearance of the water bag. First calf heifers take longer, averaging 2 to 4 hours. An unborn calf will remain viable for 6 to 8 hours after the water bag appears. A mature cow seen to be in active labor without visual progress for longer than an hour should be checked to be certain unborn calf is positioned properly for delivery. A heifer seen to be pushing for more than 2 hours without visual progress should be checked. Calving cows are examined with a simple vaginal exam to determine the calf is coming normally. Turned heads and legs are often easily corrected. Once it is determined that presentation is normal, producers need to determine if the calf should be pulled or is too large and needs to be delivered by C-section. One test to determine if the cow's pelvis is large enough to allow delivery is the fetlock vulvar test. Provided the head and both legs are in the pelvis, apply a chain to both legs. If one individual can pull one leg at a time to a distance of 1 hand's width beyond the fetlock, a vaginal delivery is likely. Be cautious. If 2 adults applying traction can't move the calf, stop and consider other options. Calves seldom survive difficult births for more than a few days. Pull too hard and you've most likely fed the cow for a year for nothing at best, or left with a paralyzed cow at worst. Stage 3, labor involves passage of the afterbirth, which occurs within 2 to 12 hours after calving. Cows that haven't cleaned within 24 hours have a retained placenta and will require treatment. Cows with a retained placenta that are not treated often fail to get pregnant during breeding season.